Well, my name is Louie Gong. I was raised in the Nooksack tribal community by my grandma and grandpa. I really found my groove as an artist when I started putting the contemporary Coast Salish art that I was doing on shoes. It didn't start off as a business idea. It was just organic self-expression, where I wanted to create something that truly reflected who I was in an honest way. This is how it all started. This is my first pair of shoes. This is just Sharpie on a pair of canvas Vans. I knew from the very beginning that I didn't want to create art and try to sell it for as much money as I could. I wanted to create artwork that was accessibly priced on things that people use in the same way that our ancestors would have put art on spoons and bowls and doors, even our footwear. Moccasins were custom footwear. So yeah, I'm just setting up the Eagle case. It's a brand new design that I just launched a couple weeks ago, and we're already putting on a lot of different kinds of things like blankets and phone cases. So when it's done, it'll look like this. This is the Eagle design. It's kind of a mix of Northwest Coast style art and Coast Salish art, which is the cultural art of this region right here. 8th Generation is my business name. It's a play on that intertribal value of 7 generations, and it's embedding respect for the previous generations in everything that we do. And I'm Chinese too, and so I thought about the fact that 8 is a lucky number, in Cantonese, so it kind of has a dual meaning. 8th Generation is really the mechanism through which I make my cultural art sustainable. And over the last few years, as I've become more competent in doing that, I've looked for ways to support other artists to do the same thing. So the goal is not to get their artwork and run with it. The goal is to support it. One of the first artists that I've worked with is Sarah Agate from Duluth, Minnesota. She's a Ojibwe, and her primary medium is beadwork. Beadwork is very labor intensive, and so we've taken the aesthetic of Sarah's amazing beadwork and interpreted that for application to products like phone cases and t-shirts and jewelry. So we need to do 10 red on black.
Okay.
And 10 turquoise on black. We're putting together earrings that we designed together with Sarah Howes, and she'll be able to sell them on her website.
Oh?
Hi, Carla.
Long time no talk.
I know, it has been a while. Doesn't time fly? I've got a number of new projects happening right now, and I'm really excited to start designing eyewear with a Canadian company called Aya Eyewear. But I'm just wondering how you feel in general about doing something with pattern work. We're not sure what we're going to create yet, but it's going to be really cool. I mean, personally, I like the design on the front.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm also starting to work with Ebbets Field Flannels. It's a Seattle-based company that makes real high-quality jerseys and hats and sweaters and that kind of thing. Sure, yeah. Today I get to sit down with Lisa from Ebbets and start to think about how we might reinterpret some historical Indian musketry so that it presents a more three-dimensional perspective on who Native people are. I think just having the basic eagle in the front would be really cool. I feel like the future is so bright for 8th Generation. I couldn't be more excited about doing the work that it's going to take to make 8th Generation a Native-owned company that supports Native artists, that has strong mainstream appeal. Yeah, I feel really blessed to be able to do this every day. I wouldn't change a thing.